Getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Rice. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Gain of 22. Good enough for a 1st down.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Press coverage now from the secondary. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback.
On the double.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The short completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Well, this is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Gives it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Has it back to the end zone. And they're just able to get him down at the one. So close.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The offense just 1 for 3 on fourth down tries today. Here comes a fourth attempt. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over. 1st and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Toss play to the outside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Great cut. They whiff on him. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Ball handed off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He could go. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Past the 10.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. 1st down here for this offense.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have...
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
At the 35, 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Gets rid of it on the move. And this pass is on target, caught. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Now, I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. A quick throw to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Gain of 40. The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Hit as he released it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Caught in the flat by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Wants to throw it. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
To dart to the left side. He tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Caught quickly.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And the timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be